What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 7, Episode 3. So let's get to it, shall we? So Joel says that, ever since the shit went down at the studio, it's been a little tense around the house. So he's been deciding to do work at the house just so that he can keep a happy home. Kimbella's happy, though, that he's working at the studio at the house. She's like, that's how I'm talking about. You go on and make the hits at the house. We done paid all this good money for the studio. Don't make no sense for you to be working somewhere else. He says, yeah, I understand that, Kimbella, but you showing up at the studio is not a good thing. Okay, and she was like, I know, I was tripping a little bit, but just because of what's happened to us in the past, that is what is governing what I do right now in the present. And he has to explain to her again that I told you that them days is over. I'm not fucking around on you like that anymore. Now, you always welcome to the studio, but you can't come to the studio if you're going to be tripping. Problem is that you spoiled. You just used to me being with you 24/7. It can't always be like that. She's like, you right, baby. You right. I'm sorry. Now, later on, Joel's meets with Snoop. I still don't have it. I don't have a voice. Somebody told me that I'm making it too rough. Okay, take the gruff out of it and maybe give myself an underbite and be real hard on the ooh. Okay, so we gonna see how that go. Snoop says, after everything went wrong. After everything went wrong with Sophie Green podcast, I haven't been home, man. I don't know where me and Jay stands. That's not it. Y'all just roll with me, y'all. I need to talk to my homie Jewels. I need to talk to my homie Jewels because I know he can relate on how to juggle my personal relationship with my business relationship. I know that ain't right, you guys, but look, okay. She meets with Jewels and she tells him, shit is wrong with her and her baby, okay? That she met up with Sophie. She's like, you know Sophie, don't you? He says, yeah, I heard of her. Nigga, you ain't never heard of no damn Sophie. Stop your lying. Snoop tells him that, her baby is mad because, she went to the podcast and she trying to sell her sex toys. So she had her sex toys and she passed them out. Jewels was like, she didn't start using it there. Snoop was like, no, I didn't let it go there. But it's still wrong. But she did feed her some strawberries. And the strawberries is what's that got her in trouble. Jewels was like, no. Snoop, now you ought to know good and damn well you can't let no bitch feed you no strawberries, especially not on video. Snoop said she went crazy, and now Snoop is just like, I'm tired of the fighting, brother. She had her cigar in her hand. If it's gonna keep all the stress going, I don't want it. Joel says, well, ain't nothing worse than being in a relationship that you don't want to be in, okay? But, Snoop feels like it's worth it. I don't want to give up on Jay because I love her. I want a future with her. I'll forget it. But now we in New York and it's hard for her to get past her fucking jealousy. I think we both need some time so we can find out what's up with our relationship. The best we gonna get today, y'all. In the meantime, she got to figure out what the fuck she gonna do with Sophie, and Jewels is like, well, Sophie, she ain't really worth the relationship, is she? And she says no. Okay, so she was like, so what I want you to do is I want you to take a look at her. And Jewels was like, look me. Why? I just got out the doghouse with Kimbella just now. Now you talking about... No, I'm not... Okay, I'll listen to her music. That's it, though. Tell her don't bring no strawberries around me. I don't want it. Okay. Snoop... Damn laugh be killing me. Now the girlfriend Jay, she meets with Kimbella because she got to reiterate how she done sacrificed her whole fucking life in Chicago to come down here and deal with Snoop's bullshit. So she goes on to tell her story how she was out of town with the baby, and then she came back and it was fucking sex toys all over the living room. And I guess Snoop is trying to sell these damn sex toys now. She saw Snoop on some podcast and she was feeding some bitch strawberries. She was just about to snap. I am so tired. Kimbella was like, no, girl, don't cry. I'm away from my family and my son and I came here and had to deal with Snoop and her bullshit. I was just like, oh my God. Take your black ass home. It ain't nothing but an airplane ride. Shit. She just can't understand why Snoop is acting so stupid. And Kimbella tells her, basically, sometimes you just got to let them know that you have a life without them, okay? Now, you love her and everything, we got that, but quit trying to be around her so damn much, okay? Act like you got your own life and that you're gonna be fine with or without Snoop. You strong, girl. Like you said, you from the Shy, right? Act like it. So Sky and Drewski, they are business partners because Sky is going to start a business. She's a fitness guru of sorts. She lost about 60 pounds on her own. And since she lost the weight, she wants to teach other women how to do it too, okay? And she's pinned the name Stripping Fitness. And this is how you lose weight in a strip club environment. You work out on the poles, I'm imagining, and dancing like a stripper. Now, I don't know anybody who really is trying to lose weight that's trying to be in a fucking strip club. Not in the process of losing, but she got to work out the kinks, obviously. Anyways, her and Drew got this business going, and she's gonna have this big debut party, and she wants to invite all these people to it. While they talking about the business, the phone is always fucking ringing for Drewski, okay? And Sky got a feeling that it's that bitch Bianca. So she tells Drew to answer the fucking phone. She said, put this shit on speakerphone. So it's Bianca. Hey boo, I was thinking about you. I went to the studio the other day and I made a song. It's called I Miss You. She sing a couple of bars to him and she's giggling, flirty and all of that. Drewski is sitting there with his girlfriend staring him fucking down. He kind of like, I gotta go. She's just like, oh, okay, whatever. Sky don't understand how the fuck this bitch miss her man. She was just like, what is this? And Drewski was like, oh, it ain't nothing. I mean, this is one of them hoes I was telling you about, that you're just a little innocent flirting, but it ain't nothing. She was just like, you are leading her on. Why does she feel like it's okay to call you and talk about shit like this? If she miss you, she want to kiss you. You quit leading that bitch on. You better check her. I'm going to check her my damn self. Because she doesn't feel respected, but Drew keeps telling her, no, it's you and me. That's all it is. Now, Sky, since she's so frustrated with Drew, she meets up with Mariah. Your girl, Mariah Lynn, is back. And Mariah tells us that the last year has been good to your girl, okay? She gave up the fucking creep squad. She got her mama off the whole scroll and off crack. She quit fucking around with Raleigh and she got her music together, okay? So right now, Mariah is a free agent, okay? She's calling all the shots. I was like, look at old Mariah. She looked kind of good with that blonde hair. I mean, she looked like Iggy White girl, I was just like, she need to keep that look instead of this blue shit she always insisting on wearing. Anyway, she's at lunch with Sky. They met a couple of months ago and they hit it off real good, and now they feel like, they can maybe get a business relationship working as well as a personal relationship. So, Sky is telling Mariah how, Drewski is tripping a little bit because evidently he's got this song that he wants to dedicate to her, but he got some bitch that supposedly he might be fucking around with that want to rap on the song. Mariah was like, what? This is one of them bitches that, want to fuck him? And she was just like, girl, probably. That's what's next. But I'm going to have her rapping on my damn song. So I was figuring, what? I would like for you to rap on my song. And you guys know Mariah always got the bars. She was just like, oh, okay. I mean, I ain't got a problem with doing that, but I'm not really sure if I want to get in the middle of these two. Drewski is a big time DJ in New York, and I need my tracks to be played on Hot 97 since the motherfuckers ain't getting played nowhere else. Sky was like, no, don't worry about it. He gonna come around to it in his own time, but you gonna be on that song and not this other bitch. I thought it was very peculiar that she kept on acting like she didn't know who the girl was. When she was with Drewski, she already knew about Bianca, but now all of a sudden it's a mystery. Now later on, Cardi meets up with Mariah, just so she can get her caught up on what's happening. And Cardi being Cardi, she's telling her about Swift and the shit that's going on there, how she thinks he's really cute, and how she trying to stay focused on her music. He's basically been her best friend, and when she get down on herself, he been right there to say the right things to make her feel better. So she kind of liking Swift. She digging him right now. Mariah was just like, well, enough about that, girl. How about Sky told me? You know who Sky is, right? That's Drewski's girlfriend, okay? Cardi's just like, oh, okay. She was just like, yeah, how about Sky told me that Drewski got this song that he's dedicating to her, but he got this bitch that supposedly he fucking around with that's gonna be rapping the hook on it. And Cardi was like, wait a minute. Drewski, I know for a fact that Drewski is supposedly fucking around with Bianca. And Mariah said, Bianca? Young B? And And she was just like, yeah, what if Bianca is the hoe that you talking about that's trying to be on Drewski's album? She was just like, well, I don't know, but how about we invite everybody to the damn stripping fitness event that's coming up, and we can compare notes and see who the fuck is what. So that's what they decide to do. Before the stripping fitness, though, Bianca meets up with Drewski, and she's all, he says he loves her green hair. I said, nigga, that is blue. How do you not know blue hair? I mean, it wasn't teal green. It wasn't a sea foam. That shit was blue. She said that she has her hair to match his eyes. Isn't that romantical? So Drewski tells her, you keep getting me in trouble with my girl. You be calling all the time. And she was just like, what the fuck I think about your girl, okay? She ain't a wife. If that bitch ain't a wife, then I'm going to continue to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I was like, ooh, Bianca, baby, you a hoe. But get this, Drewski tells us that he ain't trying to get with Bianca. He doing all of this, but he just really want her on the song. I said, oh, that's some shit he played. He got the old Buster Player move on her ass. You wouldn't know it the way they flirt around with each other, hugging all on each other. She giggling. She jumps in his car, and then he was just like, you just want to get close to me, huh? So she give him a hug and give him a big old kiss on his white fucking face. And he seems to be sucking it all up, and I was just like, once again, Bianca, baby, you a hoe. Now, Sky's stripping fitness event, it looks like it's a hit. It's a lot of people there. Okay, evidently people want to strip in a fucking strip club and lose weight at the same time. We got Cardi B there. We got Mariah Lynn there. Okay, Mariah done changed the blonde and the blue hair for this, this copper-toned Chinese bangs thing. Cardi B has her black Chinese bangs in. And then we get Bianca shows up in her fucking Chinese bang wig too. I was like, was it a 3-for-1 sale? Goddamn. As soon as Sky sees Bianca walk in, which is trifling to begin with, because bitch, now even if she don't know who you are, you know who the fuck she is, and you actually show up at her event. Sky jumps up because, bitch, she got to talk to this Bianca. She go over there to Cardi. Hey, girl, give her a hug. Give Mariah Lynn a hug. And she was like, oh, yeah, I know this bitch. Just the one that ain't got no man, so she got to take somebody else's. Bianca was like, what? What the fuck you mean? Okay, your man calls me. And she was just like, my man don't never call you. I said, girl, don't never speak on your man. Yeah, now don't speak on your man. Now, you ask him a fucking question, but don't be so sure about anything these niggas will do. All of a sudden, Cardi jumps in like, how do you know that your man don't, call her? And she was like, I know because my man said that he don't. She was like, but how do you know he's lying to you? He could be lying to you. She was like, well, she could be lying to you too. So she was just like, we can handle this right now. Drewski, baby, come on over here. Have you been calling Bianca on the phone? And Drewski just says, you know what? I just want to have her on the song. Cardi B was just like, oh, you something else. You lying. Cardi tells him that Sky gave the song to Mariah Lynn to be on. And he was just like, that ain't Sky's song to give to no damn body. Okay, that's my fucking song. And I said that Bianca gonna be on it. Mariah Lynn was just trying to stay neutral. She was like, well, I ain't even really heard the song. Shit, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on this song just yet. It was just a mess because Bianca was really trying to go off on this girl, Sky. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why does she really think that she's okay? Bianca, once again, y'all say it with me. You a hoe. Before I get started on this whole Yandy and Samantha and Erica and Judy and Kim thing, I had to go back and watch some of my videos from last season so I could get caught up on what I used to think about Yandy and Samantha's situation, okay? I was just like, something ain't right here. And then I come to remember after I watched my videos, y'all, this memory, bitch, you get to be my age, you don't remember shit. Then I remembered that Yandy did do quite a bit of overstepping. I guess if I was in Samantha's shoes, I would be pissed the fuck off too, and I would not be willing to work with her, especially now that Mendices is not there, okay? She don't owe her nothing, especially now that they saying that Mendices and Yandy are really not even fucking married. That hasn't come out on the show. That's what's out in the blogs right now. But really? How you go through all of that and you guys haven't even gotten married? I mean, you gooped the hell out of Mona this time. Did y'all have Mona pay for a whole fucking wedding? Had a whole goddamn special that flew everybody in from all the other shows. Everybody was there, even from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Black Ink, other love and hip hop shows. Had motherfuckers there. And you mean to tell me that you guys not even really married? Oh my God. So that has already made me just kind of look at Yandy with the extreme side eye. Now, with all that being said, I still do feel like in the end, Yandy won. Okay, I know people are like, well, what's the prize? Well, obviously the prize is Mendices. I don't think Samantha too much even wants Mendices back, but Erica seems to be salty about the fact that, how Yandy came in. But yeah, I was just like, I forgot about a lot of things. So she says that she's just trying to do the right thing by the baby. She don't know what to do after Samantha went off on her. You know, she has to meet up with Judy. That's Mendici's mama. You remember Judy and Yandy didn't even get along for a minute there. She gonna sit down with her and see if Judy got some advice for her. So Judy was just like, well, I found out from one of Kim's ex-girlfriends that Samantha don't even have a baby half the time. Okay, most of the time the baby is with Kim. Yandy was just like, she with Kim? Ain't this about a bitch? Why would she leave that child with Kim when I'm over here and he got a brother and a sister in this nice stable home? I'm thinking to myself, like, because that's the grandmother. Okay, and if I want to leave my fucking kids over in my parents' house while I go to work, or if I go hang out, whatever the fuck I feel like doing, and I have a problem with the stepmother, why the fuck would I call you and leave the baby? Okay, but Yandy was just like, I gotta talk to her about it, and Judy was just like, well, you need to talk to Kim. I said, girl, I don't know if Kim is the person you want to talk to. But Yandy was just like, yeah, I need to talk to her ASAP. So then she meets up with Kim. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling you what. That goddamn Kim had on her Glen plaid suit. That shit was about 2 sizes too big. And then she had this big ass bow tie on. I said, what the fuck? If she wasn't giving us deacon teas, but that Bob was deaconess all the way. It was throwing me off just trying to look at the two differences together. I was like, what is going on here? I was just like, girl, you is killing it today. She had to put that shit out there, laid it on the damn bed and was just like, yes, that shit is what the fuck I'm wearing. Bitch, you ain't gonna do it to him like that, is you, Kim? So anyway, Yandy says that she is furious about little Mendici's and that she just wants to do what's best for the kid. Kim was just like, well, the problem is that you don't respect my daughter. You always trying to throw her under the bus, and you make it look like my daughter don't do shit for little Mendici's. Yandy says, well, Judy told me that Samantha don't even take care of the baby, and that the baby is with you all the time. And you know what? Kim was just like, see, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Everybody just need to tell the truth, because that's not true. Her daughter takes care of the child, and you know that. Okay, stop reading into the bullshit. So she gets mad. She jumps up. She's like, I'm out of here. She throws the fucking table. You know what? And Yandy says that's confirmation enough for her. The fact that Kim is so pissed off about what was said, that means that Judy was telling the truth. No, it means that she's fucking tired of telling you the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Did you guys see that face that Yandy made when Kim flipped the table? She kind of had that face. I said, there go that poisonous frog. I forgot all about that too. Y'all know she looked like a fucking poisonous frog. Now, because Kim is so pissed off about what Yandy told her, she meets with Samantha, okay? And while she's meeting with Samantha, then in walks Erica. Now, Erica is the other baby mama. Erica is the baby mama who has a child around the same age as Yandy and Mendici's little boy. And we find out from Erica that Yandy was the side hoe, that Erica was in a relationship with Mendici supposedly, and she was pregnant. Yandy was upset about that, even said something along the lines that Erica needed to be stomped out while she was pregnant, and she went on to get pregnant by Mendici's shortly after she found out that Erica was pregnant. Okay, so that's how the two of them ended up having a baby around the same age. Okay, and evidently Mendici's, if he was with Erica, and I don't know how much you can be with somebody if you fucking around with somebody else, he ended up choosing Yandy. Seems to me Mendici's is the motherfucker here. Ain't nobody seeming to be mad at him. He was the one that was in a committed relationship supposedly, but of course it all falls on Yandy. I mean, we don't look too fondly on side hoes either. Anyway, Kim says that she needs to talk to Judy because Judy out here spreading these lies and she just ain't gonna take it no more. Samantha says, well, I'm gonna come and talk to her too because you two get together and it's never good. Okay, and then Erica was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna come on down as well. And we ain't gonna have that fucking Yandy there because that bitch always be plotting and scheming and lying the fuck out of everything. So we don't need her here to muddy the issue. So they all meet. Erica, Judy, Samantha, and Kim. At Judy, she is something about her aura just turns you off automatically. Kim is hoping that everybody can be civilized, but we gonna start this shit off like this, okay? Yandy told me that you told her that Samantha don't take care of the kids. Judy got herself out of that real quick. Well, I can't worry about what Yandy said. I don't really care about none of that. All I'm concerned for is my grandson, and you keep on keeping them apart. Samantha says, listen, I don't have to do anything for Yandy. I am the mother. She is the stepmother. She is the person that needs to come to me and try to work out a relationship with me. I don't have to let her see my son. You always making it seem like I don't do shit for my son and I'm not there for him. And you know what? Judy goes, oh, you know what? You're doing a whole lot better now. Before, when you didn't have your shit together, you wasn't really doing nothing. You know, Kim was like, see, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Everybody needs to tell the truth. You know, Samantha was like, you always got some slick ass shit to say. Judy's face is just like, I'm telling you something about Judy. It's not likable. Kim says, you fucking disrespectful, okay? You talking about her right here in her face and you know that shit is a lie. But the whole time she was talking, I could see that Kim's face is starting to glisten and nobody else is sweating. Judy was just like, oh, yeah, I know you. I know how you do. You gonna jump up like Mike Tyson and flip the table over and go crazy on everybody. And Kim, right when she was trying to cuss Judy out, she was just like, oh, my chest. Judy starts laughing, oh, here we go. But then she was just like, oh, my God, my chest. Oh, my chest. And you can start seeing the sweat is profuse. It's coming on down. You know, Samantha's like, are you okay? Are you having a heart attack? Judy was just like, is she serious? Yeah, she is serious. Don't you see her sweating there? And then that's when everything just kind of gets chaotic and you get the security and you get the people rushing in and they call the ambulance. Somebody looking for aspirin, you know, trying to get Kim together. We don't quite know if Kim is having an anxiety attack, a panic attack, because panic attacks are very much like heart attacks. At least when you looking at somebody having one, not actually what's happening to their body, but, you know, a panic attack will make you feel like you are fucking have a heart attack. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.